It's on.
I get nervous.
Say it with me. Achievement is believing.
Achievement is believing.
Innovation causes elevation.
Innovation causes elevation.
Achievement is believing. These kids
Yeah.
smart. They
Yes.
just like sponges.
Yes.
Like, they can do anything, bro.
Yeah.
You just have to show them. That's why kids are rebels now.
Exactly.
Stupid.
Exactly.
Kids
Like you can hide stuff now. You can't hide that now.
Exactly.
You can't hide that now. Everything's accessible.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what your kids are watching on YouTube.
Facts. I went to college, bro. Took off, boom. You know what I'm saying? Came back home, worked for the home team, the Dolphins, left the Dolphins, went with the Seahawks, made a little playoff run, really did my thing. And I came home and I didn't capitalize off on them. This I knew was for me, like, cause I did. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to jump ahead, but like, you know, when I came back from like Seattle when I started the business, I didn't have no job for like a year and a half. I ended up getting in trouble. I couldn't get no job. You know, I couldn't pass the background check. So every day I woke up and it was on me. I had to figure it out. Man, George told me the best lesson ever, dog. He said, it's easy to get in, it's hard to stay. It's easy to get in, it's hard as hell to stay in there.
Yeah.
I believe all black men, we got lawyers, we got doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a black man, I got a lawyer on call, I got a doctor on call, I got a saleswoman on call, I got all these people on call. My mom got a therapist on call for the one thing that I do every day. My mom. I believe every black man should have a therapist. Like, yeah.
In order to become, through being uncomfortable, you found your purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you would have always just stayed in your comfort, you would have never found your
I
purpose.
never think about it like that. You're right. If I never tried to rap for I probably wouldn't have came up with this name. You're right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And so welcome to another edition of the Credentials. This is your host, Charles Stewart, and I have an illustrious guest, Key to Q. Key to Q is a dear friend of mine. He is someone that has been on tour with Lil Durk. He is currently attending USC for his master's. He's worked with the Dolphins. He's worked with the Seahawks. He's been a college host. He's a college graduate. He's someone that's a teacher. He's an entrepreneur. He's an actor. The list goes on and on. Key to Q, welcome to the show.
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
I'm glad I can be here, man.
Yeah.
GSP Production, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, and thank you for making time to bring us to ABIE Studios. And what is that? Explain that. Explain that beautiful logo. Explain the message on the shirt. And tell us about it.
That's near and dear to my heart right there. You know what I'm saying? This something, man, you know, in a time where I didn't know what direction I wanted to go in. I just knew I was going to do something that stood for something. And it just embodied me, and it's just what my purpose on earth was for. And that kind of just came to me, you know what I'm saying? Really, it's funny how it came about. ABIE stands for Achieving is Believing, Innovation causes Elevation. Say it one more time. Achieving is Believing, Innovation causes Elevation. So, Virginia Union, senior year, junior year, I was running for Mr.Virginia Union, you know what I'm saying? Just came off pledging the frat, you know, junior. And we like, I wasn't playing football my senior year, so I had time. So I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and, you know, let's do something. Let's occupy your schedules another way. Let's run for Mr.Virginia Union. So I'm like, running. So on the application, you gotta have like platform, you know, like little people had like sayings to be greater, to be achieving, all that, you know, all these crazy slogans. I ain't have nothing. Application blank as hell. So, you know, you gotta turn the paper in by a certain time. My application was late, but the lady hit me. She's like, you can still bring it. Just write your name on there and slide. I'm like, I don't got nothing for you. Like, nothing catching. I don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was really only doing it because my fraternity was pushing me to do it. People on campus was like, man, dude, I ended up dropping out of it because it was too much when I found out what the position is about. Like, you kind of just went along with school to rip it out. Like, man, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, but shout out to Mr. and Mr. Virginia University. This wasn't on my schedule.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I got anxiety and stuff. So on the application, I'm in class, bro. It's really sitting there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like writing in class, damn, my hand's shaking. I turned the application in, and boom. I had like a That's a Raven moment. I was writing in class. I just had a That's a Raven moment. I wrote the letters ABIE, like and I wrote the letters ABIE on it. And I was like, damn. ABIE. That's achieving is believing. Oh shit, that's it. Wrote the shit down on the paper, turned it in. So I wrote it down on the paper, turned it in, and then years later, you know what I'm saying? I kept it on this little yellow notebook, same piece of paper. I took that with me when I left college, went to Seattle. And when I left Seattle, came home and started my company. I was like, shit, what we gonna call it? Can I curse on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What we gonna call it? ABIE. And like achieving is believing, innovation causes elevation. You know, we swing it, you know, ABIE, achieve it, believe it, innovate it, elevate it, you know, however you want to go with it. So I just feel like that's my purpose here. I haven't yet figured out how to abolish the whole ABIE, but that's what it stands for. That's how we rocking. That's it.
And what made you even go for running for Virginia Union?
I ain't gonna cap to you. It was like, I told you I ain't have football no more. So like my senior, damn, like I kind of was so like, man, I ain't on the field no more. Like, what can I do to feel my soul again? Like, no, let's run for Mr. Virginia Union. Be the biggest guy on, you know what I'm saying? You already played ball, already got the frat. Let's go ahead and leave like, you know, like college, you know, like school bodies, they mess with you, administration and things, let's do it. So I got my little, you know, my people together, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, we did it. My graphic designer, best friend, leads Awesome Sauce Designs, called it, whipped me up a flyer. It's off the week if I sent it up. I got it back, printed out hella papers, and started sending, like giving out in school. And I was like, I'm running for Mr. Virginia Union. I ain't know why. I just knew it was gonna be a big thing on campus. I was in a position of leadership, at least I thought it was like a huge position of leadership. And you know, I'm just, you know, it's the next biggest thing that I could possibly do at school.
Just stepping out of your comfort zone.
Let's do it.
Just trying it.
Yeah, and then like everybody in my fraternity, and I did it because everybody was pushing me to do it. Mm-hmm. In my heart, I had an idea that I tried, but
it was uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was like too uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? The spotlight I was on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've been in areas like spotlight on me, but like it was too much. Mm-hmm. I went to Virginia Union, it was a small school, so to be that big at a small school was too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be me here. I was already just key.
Yeah, but you know what? It was still the fact that you decided to be uncomfortable. And
I ended up quitting. I called it late and quit.
But you tried it though. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah. Like it don't really matter.
It wasn't for me. You had to really know what's for you and not for you.
But you tried it though.
I tried.
You tried it. You were uncomfortable. It didn't feel right. Yeah. It wasn't you. That's not you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just like this podcast, TV show. This isn't normally us. Yeah. But it's stepping out of your comfort zone to give people perspective and to realize that in order to become, through being uncomfortable, you found your purpose. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you would have always just stayed in your comfort, you would have never found your purpose. I didn't think about it like that. You're right. If I would have never tried to run for it, I probably wouldn't have came up with this name. You're right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. You're right. And sorry to everybody who pushed me. Like, yeah. I'm sorry. Nah, but it came for a greater purpose though. You know? It's just like, if we translate that to the work world, it's like you try a job and you realize, okay, this job, like for instance, I tried a inside sales job and I realized, okay, I like sales, but I don't like this type of sales. Right. So I quote unquote quit. I went back to school, but quote unquote quit. It's because it's not that I didn't think I could do it. It's just, you gotta know, you knew like, this wasn't for me, Facts. But something like this is for me. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, currently ABIE, right? Yeah. What do you all do? What is the business now? What are you all doing? Who are you supporting? I'm a full service creative agency. Mm-hmm. We specialize in public relations, brand development, and client representation. We also, we do a bit of philanthropy, and we help people also like do small programs and sponsorship, do like small business consultations, start people businesses and stuff like that. So it's kind of what we're doing right now, And what got you into this field of entrepreneurship, marketing, branding? Because I was always like a marketer. Okay. I used to promo in college, parties, all that, all that. So when you're growing up, you're doing promoting, and then you go to college, you're promoting, and then you go to school as marketing, you realize it's all the same thing. Like, you got the sauce, it's just how you start. So, I just figured I could transfer that through hella meetings, and I did. I did it through school, I did it through the streets, like promoting parties and stuff. I did it through like sports, and I did it on a professional level too. So. What about it do you love? Like, what makes you? I like it because it's a risk, you know what I'm saying? I like it because it's like, every day you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Just you out here really with it. And me, I like to be really with it, but I like to be with a plan. So I be precisely with it. Like, I'm like a boomerang, like I'm like a rubber band, like you gotta pull it, it's finna go. But when that thing goes, it's just gonna go. I like it like boom, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to move very slow, and I like it. But growing up, I realized you gotta move precise. You ain't really about moving fast or slow, just being precise. Planning.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Because if you plan your ass off in this, you can do it. And I'm a planner, you know what I'm saying? Some people, like, they be like, this I knew was for me, like, cause I did, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to jump ahead, but like, you know, when I came back from like Seattle, when I started the business, I didn't have no job for like a year and a half, and I ended up getting in trouble, and I couldn't get no job. You know, I couldn't pass the background check. So, every day I woke up, it was on me. I had to figure it out. And I wasn't planning. I wasn't good at planning. I got very depressed because I needed that job. I needed somebody to tell me what to do. I needed that. And then I realized what it's like when somebody don't, and then re-enter yourself into somebody telling you what to do, and then you realize, like, okay, I had that freedom. I know how to get it out the mud or whatever. I just need to be more precise. You know what I'm saying? Stop reacting off emotion and just planning, you know what I'm saying?
How did you figure that out? How did you figure that out? Because that's so hard.
Yeah, already, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I left. I went to college, bro. Took off, boom. You know what I'm saying? Came back home, worked for the home team, the Dolphins. Left the Dolphins, went with the Seahawks. Made a little playoff run, really did my thing. And I came home and I didn't capitalize on my memory. That was one. Moved back home with my mom. You feel me? Got real humble with it. You know what I'm saying? I went broke. My mama paid my car, paid for borrowed money from my brother. My people just took care of me. Like, this is recent, like, really. Like, I came back home in 2017. It's 2021. 4 years. So within that 4 years, man, all that got me to like here. ABIE Studios.
Yeah.
All that. So,
yeah.
Okay,
so what tools did you use, or like what did you use to help you break out of that depression? Because a lot of people stay stuck. I mean,
me?
You know what I'm saying? Like did you just pray on it, or
it was a mixture of things, bro.
Or like did you have books, or like
I would definitely
like therapy? Like what did you?
Everything, like everything, bro. My family. Shout out to everybody who prayed for me, for real. You know what I'm saying? My family, my friends, emotional support from people. Getting a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I did get a therapist.
You did? Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll tell y'all about that. I got a therapist.
Yeah.
One of the best things you could ever do.
Yeah.
I believe all black men, we got lawyers, we got doctors. Like, as a black man, I got a lawyer on call. I got a doctor on call, I got a saleswoman on call. I got all these people on call. My mom got a therapist on call for the one thing that I use every day. My mom. I believe every black man should have a therapist. Like, yeah. So, therapy, reading.
What made you like tap in to realize that?
Rock bottom, bro. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you be at such a high level in life, or a level that you think is high in life, that really shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I done thought I was at some of the highest points in life to the regular human being, which I am. You really think like, yeah, that's the highest I can go. When you fall, you be like, damn, I can't keep going. And I fell again, so it humbled you up. So I fell. I was just like, why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? You tried everything else in the world. Why not try the one thing that you have not tried? And I did it. And it worked. It got me like right. Yeah, like,
and it wasn't that bad.
Nah.
Yeah.
It actually helped me. At first, it was terrible because it opened you up. You know what I'm saying? Make you face some trauma. Make you be a man. Make you really look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm tweaking. But like,
that's real.
Yeah, and it's somebody other than your family. You know, people holler at you, your friends, they be a little afraid. You know, especially me.
Yeah.
Me, I be dealing with me. You know, I'm going off. You know, I'm ready to go. So a lot of people, they hold their tongue. You know what I'm saying? And the homies that I do tell me about myself, they not right here. You know, they're far and stuff like that. So like, yeah.
Nah, that's real. I mean, I appreciate you for sharing that, because I mean, a lot of people like don't know or are still trying to figure out.
Therapist, man, it's not a negative thing. That's the thing.
How'd you find a therapist? How'd you find your therapist?
Well, shout out my mama, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mama she's my queen right there, my rock. You know what I'm saying? She knows what's cracking. She sees through me. Like, she been said something. You know, why you see therapist? Like, you ain't and all that stuff like that, whatever. I don't even know how to find one. My mama got a great job, and she was like, we got resources and stuff. So like, I'm gonna reach out to some people. Before you know it, she reached out. We read some profiles. Reach out to them, and they reach out to you. Consultation. Yeah.
Okay, so like, there's profiles that you could read. Like,
go online right now.
Like, do they have specialties? Like,
you can call numbers right now. Free 30-minute consultation. They'll tell you do that if you feel like you need a therapist or you don't need a therapist. They'll tell you. Hey, and the thing about therapy is I tell people to see multiple therapists. You know what I'm saying? I only see like one and a half. I got to see my first therapist, I fell in love with the shit. Also, I didn't invite you to go see other people. I want to go see like a half a person. I was invite there. Call her back. You know? Shout out Mr. Williams.
Yeah, and that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Imani Williams. Shout out, you're amazing.
For sure.
Yeah, that's dope. That, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know the process of it, but I just know that a lot of people in our community, like you said, man, could really use one, and it really does help. And it's not like a macho thing or anything. It's just a person that's neutral, that won't get either really high or really low when you tell them what's going on, and you just need to decompress.
Even therapists.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah, they have to. Things that they compose and they see, so it's like,
Yeah, exactly. That's dope. So, all right, let's rewind, right? So, how did you get the opportunity to work with the Seahawks?
So, boom. I was a communications major, public relations. Shout out to Virginia Communications.
You like the program?
Love it.
Mm-hmm. What did you take away from it?
That grind.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
No, I was gonna say, like, what from, like, is there things from your degree that you like use in your everyday? Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I know you over that one. Let me answer this. Virginia Union, public relations. You know what I'm saying? That prepared me for what it was.
Okay.
Communication.
Yeah.
Strong program over there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Can't wait till I get them here. I'm gonna go over there and put some TVs, like everything, like radio, studio, all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Because it's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We did what we did. We did what we could with what we had. You know what I'm saying? My school is HBC 5. So, when you have as much resources, we had to books and we had to step out and like be creative. Like I set up a studio and stuff like that. We had to really be resourceful. We had to go buy stuff, get a camera, and use what you could use at school. But we had a great director, Heidi Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Philanthropy, Dr. O, all of them out there. You know what I'm saying? We did anything. Just did what we could with what they had, and they told us that they took us outside of school, they took us to the radio stations, they took us to all that, whatever. So that exposed me. I was like wide open right there. So when I seen that, I was that close to it. I'm like, I have to do this. And then I got to the Seahawks was I kept following my PR thing all the way through. When I took them to that summer school class, whatever, it was like certification you had. So I ended up being PR certified, and I ended up going to S&G marketing. First little internship I ever had. Got a job. Went home after graduation to the Dolphins. I worked with them first. Okay. And that was a community program. That wasn't even about like lane, which is coaching the kids.
How did you find that?
Shout out Troy Dre, Toronto Russell. You know what I'm saying? All them over there in Miami. My bro Jerry Brown, he worked for the Dolphins before Lil Brown. He worked for the Dolphins. You know, he was playing. He turned him and said, that guy checked it. We need to bring him on the show next.
Yeah, set that up.
Yeah, he went to school with Vern too. Yeah.
Okay, word.
Yeah, Vern went to Vern.
Yeah, okay, word. I might have seen him at Green Key then.
Yeah, you probably have.
Yeah.
So, Vern went to the Dolphins. He got an internship the first year, and when I graduated, he told me I should apply, and I ended up getting a job, so I could apply hire me. And Cassie continued, he hired me, and boom, packed my charge up from Virginia, and drove home, May 25th. Started working for like 3 months. I didn't know what I had next. I just applied on Teamwork online for like a bunch of internships, sent out hella emails. So I would apply for the job, find a department, email everybody the same email, my resume and cover letter, the same thing.
Okay.
Overflooded.
That's the sauce. That's the secret recipe.
Yeah, secret recipe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here in Miami. You know what I'm saying? The internship, right? It's ending. I got these programs, and they didn't extend us, and then we had to go to like training camp and work in the field, and like a whole bunch of stuff. So I wanted to work in PR. I was like, bro, I'm tired of this, bro. It's hot, bro. We thugging for real. It's hot in Miami, like. I was working PR, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to break into my degree. So boom, Dolphins had a PR opportunity.
And that's the key. The key is first the fact that you got in. You got in.
And Troy got in. Tell me that, man. Shout out.
You got in.
Man, that boy used to say, Key, you gotta understand, you gotta get your foot in the door.
Yeah.
You see your face around the building. You know, you get tight, you know what I'm saying? And then it is all about relationships, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
People have to like fill you out, you know what I'm saying?
Just to get that, you have to use relationships just to even get the opportunity to sniff it.
Bro, I was working for like $10 an hour, you know what I'm saying? I was about to move up to 13 at a group home before I came home from school. Bro, everybody had hella jobs lined up at the school. I ain't had none. Them boys called me after graduation. I graduated in 7. Like intern. I mean, they called me like intern first. So like, bro, get a call, slide home, work for them for 3 months. I don't have nothing left. I'm still intern in Miami in youth program. I'm trying to get to the PR department. So I do interview 1-2 times. By the third one, I'm like, man, come on, Al, just give me the job. Like, I work here. I just gotta move over. And
What they say?
No, they just kept me wanting to intern. It's a competitive process. That's all. Seattle ended up calling me. Julie Barber, she sent me an email, ran me on down, just went through my phone on the couch. I'm like, man, this is BS.
They just hit you up?
I had applied.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? When she hit me and was like, hey, we've been trying to contact you. And I'm like, stop playing. Like, I clicked the real email. I'm like, oh, this is at Seahawks. I'm like, oh, this is real. Seeing the little thing. I'm like, right back. What you mean? Want to interview right now?
Let's get it.
Boom.
That's right.
I interviewed for the first interview. A big, I was Skype interview because I was working in Miami. I drove home, boom, I got home, traffic was late. I got in the house like 5:55, my interview at 6 o'clock. Ran in there, put on a little thing, jumped on the interview. Virtual. I'm waiting on one person, 2 people. Nah, bro, it's the screen. 5 people in the conference room, bro. Bomb the interview, kid. Call me back, and I got to put you on the phone with the big dog. Get on the phone with him the next call, big boss, picked up the one, you know what I'm saying? Troy, relationship. Real quick. Lace me up, next thing you know, I'm in Seattle, bro. The internship ends in Miami. You know what I'm saying? One day, I turn around, I fly. Seattle, next day, I start.
And then talk about your experiences in Seattle. Like, what does it mean to be in PR in that area for a football team?
Man, just shout out to Seattle Seahawks, man. You know what I'm saying? They took a chance on me, man.
12 man.
12 man, they took a chance on me, man. They got an awesome PR crew over there. I appreciate everything, you know what I'm saying? They gave me my start career. They took somebody from Fort Lauderdale and never been to the West Coast. Put me to the first place you probably be. And when I got out there, bro, it was a whole other world. It was really like, get on your business. All right, what you here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just get lost in the limelight, you know what I'm saying? Remember, you're in the NFL, there's always a dream. That's the thing. My dream was, like you said, having another way. My dream was to make it to the NFL. I just didn't know what I was making. You know what I'm saying? When I couldn't play ball anymore, I'm like, full circle, come back. Another opportunity to classroom. That's it. Had I not finished my degree with school, over with. So I got to Seattle, and it was just by business, bro. They was like, okay, you went to school in public relations. You know what I'm saying? This is the book.
Exactly.
But this is it in real life.
Yeah. We're going to teach you our way.
Yeah.
And our system of how we do
things.
things.
They're the best in the business. For real. They're the best in the business. You know what I'm saying? They got awesome crew over there.
So talk about 2 or 3 memorable experiences and like what they entail. Like, for instance, that time you had a chance to interview Frank Clark, you know what I'm saying? Talk about 2 or 3 memorable experiences.
Oh, you talking about that Frank? I told you about that.
Yeah.
Without
you can tell it
without saying too much, basically it was just, public relations, there's times where, you take a player to an interview, right? And when you take the players to the interview, your job as public relations is to make sure the player's comfortable, make sure the interview's fun, whatever. And at the end of the day, your job is to protect the organization in which you work for.
Okay.
Right? So, reporters, good and bad, they have this way of questioning in which can sway an answer that can possibly make the organization not look well. And there was an incident with a player. I'm not gonna say the player's name, but yeah, it just happened. Boom. And when the incident happened, I cut the interview. And when I cut the interview, in my heart, I was like, damn, this is an ESPN interview. I cut it. I was like, man, I'm finna get fired. Like, boy, my job was to sit there, make sure,
What made you cut it?
Because it made the player feel uncomfortable. It started digging into his past. You're in the current place now, and you digging into somebody's past. You know what I'm saying?
And this is after a game?
No, this is before practice.
That's crazy.
After practice, my bad. After practice, the player, you just getting uncomfortable. Players can't just go off like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the young guys, whatever, and boom. I just, recognized that it was going to put them in a bad position, stop it. And that's part of the job, just, crisis management.
Okay, that is.
Crisis management, making sure, they don't make the organization look bad. Because that conversation spills, boom, now it's in the limelight again. Seahawks, boom, whatever, you know what I'm saying? My job, PR, public relations. Make sure we have a good relation with the public. In the limelight, make sure our image is, the Seahawk way, the 12 man. So that's it. It had to stop. I thought I would get fired. My boss ended up calling me in saying you did a great job. You did a good job. Way to be on your whips. Way to have your business. And I'm like, okay, let's another step in the right direction. You know, like boom, okay, this is PR, you can do that now.
That's real. I didn't even know you could even do that.
Yeah, so stuff like that, you know. But they go deeper than that, you know.
Yeah.
Setting interviews up, coordinating.
Okay.
All type of stuff.
Talk about it. I mean, cause I've always done sports marketing and more like sports marketing sales.
It's really like a mesh of all of that for real. In communication and PR in the league, you really just you the guy who maintains the relationship between the outside world and the inside world. You know what I'm saying? Like on all levels, for everybody. You got an interview with the VP, you got an interview with the coach. You know, the coach will be streaming today. You know what I'm saying? You got a quarter ESPN's coming in to do a special on another member experience, like is Pac-12. Shout out to Cindy Brunson, not that crew over there. They came to do an interview on Pete Carroll, right? And then, like they came, so when they come to do it, Pete only got like a certain amount of time during his day. So you gotta make sure when they come get him, everything ready, on point, smooth. Because Pete only got 30 minutes, 40 minutes, he in and out. Everything set up, boom. So I'm setting up 4 or 5 hours early. We got practice at 2:30, Pete got press conference at 2:45. You know what I'm saying? They give you opportunities like that. You can't fold, you know, you gotta be on point. Sometimes, you know, the head man.
And then you all set the questions up, like, all right, when they come in,
sometimes
you're the first reporter, you're the second reporter.
Sometimes that ain't really my job, you know.
But it's in your department.
In my department, okay. You know, our VPs and our
everyone has a certain job inside the public relations.
Everybody got, but it's top to bottom. Everybody got a job.
So on like practice and game days, how many people are there?
PR, we had what? Let me see. Our crew like 8.
Yeah.
8, like crew 8. 10 with interns.
That's a big group.
We stand after the games, if it's a home game, you stand late to every reporter.
That's a big crew.
Yeah. You there 4 hours, 5 hours before kickoff, setting everything up, flip cards, playbooks. Like not playbooks, but like player cards, like stuff like that to the media. Make sure everybody has all types of like communication. Who's that player? What number? You know, what reporters in the building? Make sure the reporter seats are set up. They can find the food. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You bring the building together. So yeah.
Okay, and then would you say you did like a good job of networking there?
Yeah, I think I did an awesome job of networking. I came home with hella like business cards. I did, but my bad job was not maintaining those relationships because I was so fixated on the relationships that I did have at the time.
So like the following up on them.
I was a bad follow-up.
And I mean, I realized
just because I thought I was on that level. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah.
Yeah,
as soon as I
that's
went
real.
to Seattle, I went to Miami, boom, boom, I'm supposed to capitalize off that. Same way I was emailing 30-something teams, I got to email up 31 and let them know, hey, I'm not going to be retained here in Seattle. It's just an internship, you know, the organization over growth, not personal business.
Exactly.
You got to, so I didn't do my thing. But I was more like a little in my feelings and really wanted to be an entrepreneur because NFL is tough. You understand? That's a 7-day job. You know what I'm saying? You might work 14 days straight, Sunday to Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
And that's real when you're saying that in terms of when you're an intern, because that was me at Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? And I was at MSG doing a whole bunch of different things, meeting with quote unquote important people and not realizing that this is a business at the end of the day. And I realized that in terms of relationships, because when I applied to different, sports companies that were elite, I'm thinking, I'm worked with MSG, IMG Learfield, like I'm working with the bosses. Yeah. So you gotta let me in. And then I'm hearing things
ain't nothing you don't follow up. Like, who know you? Don't nobody know you? Can anybody speak for you? That's really what it is. And that's why I say I felt the momentum because when people used to shake my hand and be like, I can speak for you, I'd be like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Not like, okay, let's speak. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Now let's speak. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You gotta follow up, you gotta maintain relationships. And I know that now. Because, like I say, I'm still 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still go to Seattle and I know people out there and move around and stuff like that. I still got, I'm still very in touch, with saying some of the people in the field, I have relationships. So it's like, but can I move how I moved when I was an intern? No.
Yeah, because you're not inside the organization.
You're not in the organization anymore. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta be respectful of the relationship you're able to cultivate there. And I think just maintain, you know what I'm saying? You can do everything else in life. You gotta maintain relationships with who you care about and what you care about. So I think when I was out there, I didn't do such a great job of maintaining my relationship, just because when I got to Seattle, it was tough. You feel me? I went through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? The organization, the team was great, but like personally, I went through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first got out there, I was homeless for like a week. I really homeless for like couch surfing because I live somewhere.
It's hard to just pack up and move.
And so I went through some stuff while trying to make, you know what I'm saying, while living my dream.
And to be real, when you work for a sports team as an intern, it's not like you getting.
You ain't getting no bad.
Yeah.
I went for $8.08 for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
$13-something for the Seahawks.
Sports, you don't make no money.
You just gotta get it how you live.
Yeah.
Be smart with your money. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm from the crib. So
you really gotta side hustle. And I think that's why another reason why that you didn't really end up working for a team is because at the end of the day, we're entrepreneurs. You know, we're people that.
And I love the league, bro. I really do.
Yeah.
I love the league. I love the experience. You know what I'm saying? I got some homies that's still in the league that's working with PR and stuff like that. Shout out to Bernie Dennis, you know what I'm saying? Baltimore Ravens, you know what I'm saying? Greatest PR guy ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah.
I'll go sign it.
Yeah, Bernie Dennis, man. That's
Bernie Dennis.
Yeah, he's the bro. That's my dude, man. Vern, when I was with the Seahawks, Vern was with the LA Rams.
Word.
Yeah, he was like some of the black interns in the league for real. Like,
Nah, that's real. I mean, when I was at MSG,
on the West at least. On the West, on the top teams on the West, Seahawks, LA. That's when the Chargers came out there.
And that's another reason why I wanted you to just kind of deep dive into what you did and what your daily responsibilities are, is because really, like, when we go, because we're not players, but we go to work with the top organizations, and when we go, it's one of 80. One of 80.
One of 80.
One of 100.
Yeah.
Two of 120.
Everybody can walk up to that building and go, beep.
Yeah.
You hear me? And then when it's like, everybody is a working piece. That's why I understand why the Patriots organization like do your job. Why the Seahawks organization like the 12th man. Because it's always the next man up. That next man is important.
Yeah, and it's sports. It's very competitive and it's competitive and it's limited. Yeah. It's only 32 teams.
I'm gonna tell you what Troy told me. Drake, man. Troy Drake told me the best lesson ever, dog. He said it's easy to get in, it's harder to stay. It's easy to get in the league. It's hard as hell to stay in there. Because once you get in and you do your thing, you gotta get somebody to co-sign you and say, nah, he gotta stay. Nah, we need him. You feel me? Because remember, it's just like sports. In the field, think about it. Quarterback, doo-doo, they finna get another one next year, you feel me, bigger and better. Same thing, school. I thought I was special because I came to HBCU. Nah, it's another person in HBCU. Trying to do your thing because I just did it, so they feel like they can do it too. They on your head. And once you lose that and your head, you get comfortable, you go ahead and get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said no, I didn't capitalize my relationships because I was having too much fun. But I'm glad it went the way it went because I wouldn't have been doing what I'm doing now. And another thing that I love too, I only work for one team in the league or two teams. But like, when you work in an organization, you work for that team. You know that team, and I got multiple relationships with multiple people over all over teams, organizations, different sports, baseball, basketball. So it's like the ABIE Agency. Our motto is connecting creative individuals of expanded backgrounds, not just one pigeonhole. I was a football player. Now I'm an athlete. You feel me? And that's what I love about what I do now. It's not just sports. It ain't just music. It ain't just philanthropy. It ain't just it's just
it doesn't have to be.
It's whatever I want it to be.
It doesn't have to be.
It's whatever I want it to be.
It doesn't have to be. Like you said, you can do whatever. Because there's it's sports and entertainment. Sports and entertainment. And sports at the end of the day is entertainment.
Facts.
This is all entertainment.
Facts.
And it's just dope that it's something to be mindful of, that there are multiple ways to be involved in sports besides being the entertainer,
Facts.
or the star, or even the bench warmer or whatever, because it's still in the league. Hate it or love it.
So like you know what I'm saying? Like when I used to work in the league, when my loved one to the league, I know game day, I get to be on the sideline.
Yeah.
But I gotta work hard for that shit.
Yeah.
I work hard as fuck.
Yeah.
I be up all night, bro.
You be on your feet all day,
bro,
yeah.
to do that. And for that 20 minutes that I get to stand out there and dap up all my dogs, yeah. But I can do the same thing with the agency. I'm really blessed because
Yeah, I feel the same way.
My friends, I got friends who got relationships with their moms, who got relationships with their dads, who got relationships with their siblings. Homie, I got all that. People who got relationships with their grandmas, they ain't never seen their grandma. Some people don't even never seen their family for real. They just out here. Like, they don't even know if they got family. They like, damn, I don't got no family. I'm blessed, bro.
Do you think that makes a big difference?
For sure, bro. See, you gotta understand, I was raised off survival and love. Some people only raised off survival. Some people only raised off love. Got both. That's both worlds.
That's real.
My mom's super nurturing, and my dad, you feel me? He handles his business. You feel me? My mom Puerto Rican, my dad Jamaican, so that's a tell it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, first, would you say they're your heroes?
Sure. I can eat these on camera. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Everything, man. Yeah, production, these things.
Yeah. Cool, that's the secret weapon.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out lightsabers, good.
Yeah.
And my heroes, my mom is definitely my hero. My father is for sure my hero.
That's dope.
But I got other heroes. You know, my grandma, my hero too. My great grandma. You know what I'm saying? Our people on the field. You know what I'm saying? That's my hero. You know what I'm saying? I went on my wrist every day.
God bless.
Family. So I got heroes, man. You know, I would say it takes a village to raise. You know, my little brother's my hero.
That's dope.
My big brother's my hero.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got heroes, man. I definitely got a panel of people that I feel like are my heroes. You know what I'm saying? I look up to.
That's dope. And like you know you're blessed, because to say you have a lot of heroes inside your family, that's rare, bro. That's real rare. So.
But I'm blessed though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what would be your advice for someone who doesn't have that? How can you can't replicate it, but how can you get something close to that?
For real? Look.
Besides resorting to like.
It starts with yourself first. It starts with yourself, you know what I'm saying? I can't really say how to replicate that. I had it, so I can't really tell nobody when they got to do it. But love yourself. Understand that it's never as bad as it seems. Somebody's always doing worse. And if you really want it, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you deserve it in your heart and your burning desire, go get it.
That's real.
That's all I can say.
That's
I can't
real.
tell nobody how to feel.
So we were talking, right, about grad school, and we were talking about your situation, how I mentioned earlier, you're going to USC, and so can you tell me why you went back to get your master's degree, and what's your thoughts on that right now?
Like I said, I told you I went back to get my master's because, all right, boom, graduated college, went and jumped straight in my field. You know what I'm saying? Once I got into my field, came back home, I didn't, work again because I wanted to start my agency. And I kind of lost momentum. I knew it was really hard. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, this shit hard. Like, starting your own business is not easy, bro. If you ain't got no bag put up, or you're not really about to suffer for real and sell everything, don't do it. That's why I told you I moved back home alone. All that. I really went down. Like, rock bottom, started. And I had to get a new, like I said, I got in trouble, whatever, couldn't get no job or whatever. And then finally when I got, cleared to like work and stuff like that, I couldn't, I just wasn't in my field. Like, I started teaching. I love it to death. I love teaching or whatever. But I knew that I was going to always be a teacher forever. I knew that this teaching was going to be a phase for me. And this is part of my discipline, part of the phase that I had to go through when I moved back to Florida. Like I said, I was gone. I was out of the crib. When you make it out the crib, you're gone. And you can either go or you can come back. And if you come back and don't be on your stuff, nothing's wrong with coming back. But if you don't come back and be on your stuff, you can get caught up. And I got a little caught up, a little distracted, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it happened then, because you know what I'm saying, I still got time. I'm still in my 20s. Something they don't click to people about 30, 35. It clicked for me at 24, 25, click, boom, we out of here, you know what I'm saying? So, my best friend, dog, Burner, dog. I love it.
Yeah. That's what really linked us up together, man.
That's my dog, right? That's why I got him on my wall, man, because he just pushed me, dog. He just he knew that I was a teacher, I was doing my thing, I was getting money, you know what I'm saying? They had the agency, I was doing all right, doing my thing. I thought I was doing my thing. but he always knew I could do more. He seen me do more. He seen me do bigger. He seen me do better. And I had always told him, man, I just feel like momentum hurt out, bro. Like, how I'm gonna get the momentum back, bro. Like, I just shot a cannon, bro. Like, you don't understand. I graduated college May 7th, started up like.
Even during college, you worked with Lil Durk. You went on tour with Lil Durk.
But that was really like more so of my bro Pancho, you know what I'm saying? JT, that's my brother.
Yeah.
He does executive bodyguard, security work or whatever. And Dirk is client. He got, many other clients, Cheesy Coochie, like everybody, like he done did work for everybody everybody, East Coast to West Coast.
But you built that relationship though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I built a relationship.
Like you said, relationship.
I built a relationship. So you just even be able to be around that.
Yeah.
You know so I just be able to be around that in a relationship. So.
But as you're talking, all that momentum.
Yeah, all that momentum. Yeah, all that. You know what I'm saying? Because that was when I was in college. Like I would literally drive. You know what I'm saying?
You took advantage of the college experience. That's the key to college now. You gotta go in there and meet people. Yo, who are you? Hey, Keevius, nice to meet you. I'm Charles. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. What's up? To work with the Knicks and the Rangers and all that, I have to be cool with my professor. That was the first person to show.
And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So when you plug yourself in to that network right there, and you boom, 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 going, and you don't capitalize on it. There's a way of getting pushed out the circle. I didn't necessarily get pushed out the circle. I jumped out the circle because I wanted to do something else.
Yeah.
And then I tried to jump back in and it was like, hold up, because the circle it spins. You know, the same people who let you in the door here, they're not on the same side when you try to walk back in.
Exactly.
So I knew that in order to get back in the circle, I had to I needed new momentum. I needed to be challenged again. I needed to plug myself into a whole new network. I already had networks. I'm the bros. I went to Virginia Union, HCU. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. What other can I do at this age and time that's gonna grow me? Not keep me at the level that I already did something I've been did already. Something I never did before. And Vern kept saying, go to grad school, bro. Go to grad school, go to grad school, go to grad school. It was crazy. I was gonna go to VCU, the Brand Center. It's a 2-year program. Literally, you gotta quit your job, you gotta go and move over there, you gotta dumb it back down again. And I told Vern, bro, I ain't doing this. I gotta go to grad school, and work. I'm not willing to come back down to that level.
Exactly.
So he I don't care, bro. You're gonna do the application and you're gonna go to the school and see the visit because they got the visit on the weekend. It's in Virginia now.
Yeah.
Bro, this man flew me from Fort Lauderdale to Virginia. He called me I need you to go to whatever you're gonna do it. I'm like, nah, I told him I ain't got the money. Booked the flight. He booked it, sent me there.
That's a real one.
That next day.
That's a real one.
Sent me there for the meeting for the school to go see. He said, bro, I don't care if you don't go. You're gonna go see this, bro. You're going back to grad school or something, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, you do it while you got time. Whatever, went to the thing, came back, did a visit, whatever, came back. But I just knew I didn't want to stop working. I didn't want to, I had to go be a grad student again, get humble again. You gotta respect everybody that really go back to grad school, quit their job and just go be humble. I couldn't do it I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I felt like I could still live my regular life and go to school. So.
And that's a real thought process you have to be, and you have to really be real with yourself, because for me, honestly, I was cool with that. I was cool with retreating back so I can go back forward, because I felt comfortable that I can go do it. And like you said, I have fraternity, so I had relationships in that way, and I had a scholarship, you know what I'm saying? So I had different type of leverage, you know what I'm saying? But you got to be real when you evaluate your situation. You know what I'm saying? So continue on.
So, you know what I'm saying? I told him what I wanted to do, and he was like, all right. So, VC might not be for you, you know what I'm saying? But there's other schools in the country. So, I lived all the public relations, communications, marketing schools, and all communications. I had USC, USC School of Journalism, and Annenberg, that squad over there is the number one in the country.
Really?
Yeah, number one in the country for that program. I think it's number 3 in the world.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So they have for communication, public relations, marketing, all that, number 1. So it's LA, you know what I'm saying? The greats is made that when it comes to entertainment, marketing, PR. So my dog was, they had a plan, they had a perfect program with communication management, which was, I always knew too, this thing about grad school too. Don't just go to grad school and do COM, PR, you know what I'm saying? Unless you want to medical school because you want to double up and continue the knowledge, but you want to build on top of that knowledge. So I had already did communications. If I had to pick a concentration, what I want to focus on is, so I want to focus on communications management, because entertainment and COM, PR, that's all that. So now the program, it had everything. It had PR, it had marketing, and you got to choose your track. So I'm like, you know what? And it's online. And COVID just struck. And burned like the first time, bro. So
Alley-oop.
I had boom. I applied. I got accepted to the online communication management program. I'm in Florida. I can still do the program online. I got to quit my job. And
That's a salute though.
Track, you know
That's a testament to what you said, your hard work, your track record.
I applied. I got accepted. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Yeah.
So now talk about your experience. Like, what are you? Because I know right now you're kind of currently weighing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna finish my degree for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I would tell people about grad school. It's expensive as hell. Number one, and it's hard as hell. It's very time consuming. If you can do that thing straight out of grad school, you got the time. Because I really wasn't doing it. I mean, it's different for me. Like I said, I try to write my career. Some people don't do that.
Exactly.
They go on work, write a job, I try to write my field. So if you don't go straight to grad school. And also, like I told you, when I came home and started my business, I got in trouble, so I wasn't working for like 13, 14 months. I couldn't go to grad school then.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that then, so I missed the hoop. And I just felt like this would have been probably my last window to do it for real. My brain is still, it's like, a sponge to learn, and I'm still not hard-headed.
I would challenge you on that from the simple fact that
I'm talking about for school.
Okay. I might say in general, yeah.
But to sit down in the classroom, it's different because I don't got that time when I get older. I'm young still.
Yeah.
I want to have kids soon. I can't have no kids doing this program. Tripping. I flunk out. There's people in my program, they got kids. And I'm like, how y'all do
Exactly.
This? How? I got foreign exchange students in my program. I got people who work full time over here, get off work and boom. And it's crazy because I'm cheating for real. I'm on the East Coast. So my work ain't due till 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I'm cheating for real. Them, they got, full lives over there in LA or whatever. So shout out everybody, the families, and so that's what I mean by my window. I just knew it was my time. Like for me to be learning over here, to have the discipline to learn like this, yeah. Because after that, it's building. You growing a family. I'm teaching. Feel me? I'm still learning, but I don't have as much time to learn because I have a family. I'm teaching now. I'm growing.
What is it about teaching that you have a passion?
Teach one. And then like. You ain't have to teach me how to be no teacher, you feel me? Like, I can tap in, it's in me, you feel me? I could teach anybody anything. Like I said, the translation of my internship, like, even for the Dolphins. It was an $8 internship. It was coaching the kids every day, flag football, bro. My kids went to the flag football championship every week.
Talk about it.
By the fourth week, bro, I had to pick what team I wanted to coach because all my teams was in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I had the kids. You know
what was the route combo
kids.
that kept?
Oh, that post wheel.
Yeah.
or that post curl wheel. Or we gonna go double post. You know what I'm saying? High low.
Dang. So you give them the same steering.
If I can pull it up, I'm gonna send you some clips.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll
post it.
These kids is like, you're gonna have 5-6 days with them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this is later. I see some chance to be intimidating all the other kids.
Yeah. Get them right.
Yeah, give me 2 glass to replay. Ooh, all that.
But that's what it's about though.
Line them up, like I had them in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? Huddle, y'all break. Line them up, go. One, you go line up. You know what I'm saying? Signals. I see the Jets really like, and they recognize me on stuff. Like I tell them, there's only one dude back there, lightning bolts. Everybody done.
That's simple though. That's nice.
Just bombing each other, and they going ball crazy. Like, no, bro, we up by 30.
Lightning bolts. Let's get it.
I'm in real college, because these are my plays in college. Lightning bolts go, slant, you know what I'm saying? Post, curl, like.
But that shows how smart they are. That shows like.
You don't treat them like kids. Man.
Exactly.
They 6 and 7-year-olds, 11-year-olds, kids. And their parents are bringing them to the Dolphins camp. And some parents, of course, dropping their kids off, you know what I'm saying, to learn the sport. Some parents, kids are already serious about the sport. Some parents just need something for their kids to do. And as I said, the Miami Dolphins community program department is amazing. Like they do their thing over there. You know what I'm saying? We got kids like 5-year-olds, 3-year-olds, the little kids. Mm-hmm. Teaching them the art of discipline and work ethic and timing and do sports.
And it shows when you work together how you can achieve a goal. And I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's what you need. I mean, that's how it is. We're social. Humans are social creatures. You know what I'm saying?
So it was just the ability to teach the kids valuing sport and giving me the opportunity to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the GM walking up to me and saying, "Great job, man! The kids they coming together." You know what I'm saying? The kids are like coordinating. Like our kids, people coming to watch. Like looking like parents, like when you was in Little League, like looking at the sideline, little Johnny going crazy.
Yeah, they like greatness. Who don't like greatness?
You know what I'm saying?
Who don't like greatness?
See, like I said, I might have had the shortest kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He go crazy. The kid who didn't talk much, or just you see.
Another sports analogy like the Patriots. They never have the prototype look of players.
It's so feeling, bro.
You know?
It's so feeling, bro.
It's
just to see the kids, bro, who just.
And it shows how smart we are.
We are. If you treat them like kids, they really like these kids. Smart. They just like these sponges. Like, they can do anything, bro. You just have to show them the right way.
What changed my mind about that too? Honestly, seeing Shark Tank. When I'm seeing like 8 and 9-year-olds, not the YouTubers that are like just reviewing stuff and getting it. I'm talking about the 8, 9-year-olds with a business plan, with ideas, with proof of concept, with actual inventions. It's like, whoa. Bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, like you said, what you want to provide and teach and show. And no, don't treat them like they're young. Treat them like how you want to be treated, the future you. You know, because they can soak that up. Their mind isn't clouded by anything.
It's not.
It's not clouded by anything. You show them all that good stuff, they're gonna just stay that way.
Exactly. And the moment we start treating them like kids and act like kids don't know, like that's the thing that I can't wait till I have children, because I'm gonna show them everything. I'm not gonna hide anything from them. Of course, like, you know, you have to protect your kids from certain things because their mind is not ready to process that.
Exactly.
But when their mind is ready to process it, don't hide stuff from kids, because kids have a way of going around and finding things out themselves.
You're gonna find out, because everyone knows. You're gonna find out regardless. And in today's day and age, everything's accessible. You can't hide anything. You can't hide anything.
So you might as well expose you to it.
Yeah, it's teaching them what it means.
Give them the game.
Give them context.
Give them context.
Give them context.
Stop telling stuff down like they don't know.
They know.
That's why kids are rebels now.
Exactly.
Kids
like you can hide stuff now. You can't hide that now.
Exactly.
You can't hide that now. Everything's accessible.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what your kids are watching on YouTube.
Facts.
You can't even, like, they can blink the search history, it's whatever. Right. So it's all about treating people like you said. Like, how do you want to be treated in terms of don't hide and don't sugarcoat. You tell people for what it is. Yeah.
That's grasping what it is.
Exactly.
Because it makes you like a kid again.
Exactly.
So I think I love teaching so much, because I'm learning. I'm teaching my kids every day at school, but I'm learning myself. Like, I get upset with them, they don't do their work or whatever, and I'm like, boy, you know what happened in grad school if you don't do this, bro?
Yeah.
Like, and they just like, man, I'm never going to public school. Like, give me 0. And I'm like, man, don't think like that. Because a 0 turns into 2, 2 zeros turn into 3, 3 turn into 4. And before you know it, all you had is zeros.
And to be real, I always say there's no difference in education between public and private school. Yeah. There is no education difference. There's environment. There's an environment improvement.
Yes, of course, it is a difference, bro. Because
I'm talking about. If we're talking about.
Yes, there's.
Because I'm saying, here's the thing. There's bad private schools.
It's not about bad. It's not about bad or good, bro. Because at the end of the day, when you go to school, bro, it's the material.
Yeah.
Private school kids at some schools, they're not learning the same thing as public school kids because they're not adhering to the same rules.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I say it's different. And also, you gotta understand class sizes, things that factors.
Well,
not necessarily talking about education and teachers as well.
Teacher quality. But there's good public schools. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I work at the best public school.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Ms. Brown. Not one of the best, the best.
Yeah.
Southborough High School, one of the Bulldogs, baby.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think what your formal education is not what's gonna help you in real world. As we both know, we've had to do outside research. You know what I'm saying? Take outside classes, do outside Googles, read outside books, outside podcasts. Like, that's really the separator in learning, meeting outside people. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know which book to look at, or is this the same thing? I mean, regardless, you have to take chances, because you don't know which book or which person is gonna be the person that helps you or you can help them.
Right.
You know, so you can't. There's no like, oh, this profile, that profile. Oh, you have to give me the answers, or this has to be the solution. It's all about putting yourself out there, getting a little uncomfortable, and realizing that. I bet after you did that, homecoming experience, every time, just the fact that was like a real facey thing, that probably made you feel comfortable go on rock bottom again. Cause you know what? I can get out of some stuff and I can go higher and I can keep elevating.
I actually ended up hosting that stuff show for the next 3 years after graduation.
You see what I'm saying?
Back to back, and the last one that we ever had.
You see what I'm saying? So I just
Shout out COVID.
yeah. I mean,
My last host ever. We never had another
but you know
host
what?
ever.
Without COVID, we don't have this conversation, and we don't share our perspectives, and we don't get out our comfort zone even more.
My dog survived COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell him.
I didn't talk about it, but
Talking about me. You talking about me, the man, the myth, the legend. Survived COVID.
nah, but I did have
We can tell
my
our kids that one day.
yeah, exactly. I'm
Like,
talking
bro, I lived through this time, bro. This
think
last
about it
ball.
just playing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about the high school kids, middle school kids playing this time.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Like, I have a little cousin. You know what I'm saying? He's playing basketball with kids with masks on.
Call this shit up.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
It's like, it's almost the equivalent of having a knee pad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, coach, we bombing her.
Yeah, exactly. Or like the duck face mask.
Oh, yeah, coach, running right.
Yeah. You know what I'm
That's the one,
saying?
the duck face mask be the one that really you sticky head.
Exactly.
And blah, blah, you.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, this is all it's about. It's about adapting to a situation and not letting it, be the end all be all. Because at the end of the day, you keep writing your story until your pen run out of ink. That's how it goes.
But yeah, I rebranded from the ABIE firm to ABIE Agency because I just felt like it felt more like a creative, thing. And it was agency encompasses more than just firm. Firm felt like really lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the ABIE Agency, rebranded. Actually, for the first time ever gonna release like my client list. You know what I'm saying? I tell people who I've actually been working with. Vlog behind the series. I got a lot of stuff going on. In collab with Quick, my cousin Quick in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff going over there. He got 714 Records, Site 9 on 962. He got a lot of things going on over there. Trying to set the tone. You know what I'm saying? Colin Campbell, I need the Max. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, Ruby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 2K. Like shout out everybody, all the brands. You know what I'm saying? Dog Pound. Protection Agency, man. They just that's what I tell you. My dog who do security, bodyguard work, executive protection.
Exactly.
All over the world. I'm just working with everybody, man. I'm working with collective creators, So shout out Team Sport, man. Shout out to Google, man.
Yeah.
Shout out all my dogs with brands, man. Shout out to Leo Productions, man. Shout out to I don't want to miss nobody, bro. Like
shout them all out.
Shout out to Lala. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who made
Lala
this? This is dope.
Yeah, Lala Noir, you feel me?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? That's she be on point with it. Like she make anything. If you think about it, she can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out that hey, I ain't wanna say it, but I'm gonna just say it, you know what I'm saying? Adversity killers. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna hold it, you know what I'm saying? That's me and my dog, me, Buddha, and my dog Kale Brand working on that, you know what I'm saying? Coming soon.
Yeah, AK, shout it out.
Man. I wasn't gonna say nothing because we got something coming for release, but man, shout out to the gang, that's the squad, you know what I'm saying? Lucky Me, you know what I'm saying? Lucky Me, that's my dog, no brand, 2K. Julian, all them boys over there. I forgot anybody. Who I'm working with. Shout out to Zofit. Juice Trap comes up.
Yeah. I love it, bro. I love it that you've been able to share your story and your experiences because you're showing that you don't have to, it's 2021, you don't have to be locked into one specific thing.
You don't.
And also in 2021, you need to be tapped into multiple different things.
Yeah.
That's the only way to grow and elevate.
You
know what I'm saying? And also, don't you do like some trucking stuff?
Huh? I ain't gonna tell people about that right now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's that.
That's part two. That's part two. That's Q2Q part two. We'll end on that.
Yeah. And all that with real soon. Hey, did I forget anybody?
Yeah.
Shout out Virginia Union.
And it's important that I'm glad that you're sharing in your rebrand. At some point, you have to share your accomplishments.
Oh yeah. Shout out to VIP by KC Khadijah. That's my dog.
Yeah.
You need a jet ski book on my dog. CT Reynolds. Who else? Let me see. I'm just going by IG and see if anybody. Shout out my dog Shane Justin. You know what I'm saying? Your girl probably rocking his clothes.
Yeah.
You in Virginia and you buying a house, shout out to Chris Addison Real Estate. These just people I'm with my TL, my dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fisher Trapey, man, one of the hottest shooters in the game. Freaky Fame TV, man. I got a movie just came out, by the way.
Okay, talk about that.
So my dog Julian.
Okay.
2K Life, you know, they got their own web series. They got their
2K
own,
Life.
Yeah,
What is
2K Life and 2K Entertainment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They got their own like web series,
Okay.
movies. They got, man, just Google 2K Life.
They're like content. They have everything. Music,
music,
clothes,
clubs. They've done that at all. You know what I'm saying?
Parties.
They done it all. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like, Google them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my dog Julian, you know what I'm saying? He wrote his first film.
Okay.
It's called Still With You.
Yeah.
And I play a character named Drew.
Drew. Can you talk about your part a little bit?
Oh man, so Drew pretty much a get money dude, man. You know, we in the era of OnlyFans, and you know, young bachelor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see something I like, and I bless her. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know that she has a dude, and gotta go watch it.
That sounds very like a very 2021 scenario.
Yeah, but it was like, man, I didn't even know. You feel me? I'm just being.
Was this your first time acting?
Huh?
Is this your first time acting?
Yeah, first time acting. Yes, I'm a dog. He casted.
So this is natural to you. This is natural to you, huh?
Somewhat, kind of, sort. I still be like, ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, he casted me. You know, he didn't cast me for real. He motherfucking wrote the script. And he called me like, man, Key, I got something for you.
Relationships. Relationships.
Like, yeah, bro. I always
Relationships.
bro. Put me on, bro. Put me on. So, he was like, send me the script.
Hey, Drew.
No, he said, he said the script way back, like, bro, you know, remember it, whatever, you know, run your lines, whatever. I'm just, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really remember anything all the way up to like a week before.
Exactly.
Like the day before, because like you can try to like, read the paper all you want, but when
it's
that light
different.
It's different. You gotta read being careful.
This camera thing is different.
Yo, hey, shout out to Trash Mad, shout out to Humber Living, do random shout out.
Yeah, talk about it.
Hey, Label 5, man, just dropped, man, my dog. Frank Clark, he just dropped this clothes, man. I let him, man.
Oh, that's dope.
Yard Talk, Jaleel Thurman, my dog, yep. So Yard Talk, my homeboy started he basically started on social media, Yard Talk.
Okay.
And it's now a TV show.
Oh.
So Aspire TV.
Wow, that's dope. And what does he talk about? What is Yard Talk?
HBCUs. Google it. That's what I'm saying. Google it.
Yard Talk.
Yard Talk 101.
Hosted by who?
Jaleel Thurman.
Jaleel Thurman. Shout out. Yard Talk.
He hosts a show called HBCU 101. Yeah, it's a show now called HBCU 101.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what platform it's on, but it's that's jumping too.
That's dope.
Who's on HBCUs? But yeah, he started himself. His thing is called Your Talk.
That's dope.
I'm just naming random people.
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, that's what it's about, bro. It's just sharing information.
Man, shout out New Era Promotion, man. Shout out them boys, man. Hey, another raw. I'm dropping gems on this.
Yeah,
my dog, Pam. It's my cousin, dog. Javante Ham played football from Broward County, Florida. Went to Prairie View A&M.
Yeah.
Graduated engineering degree.
Talk about it.
Just dropped it out. Illinois Exchange.
Wow.
The number one platform. Entrepreneurs of color.
Really?
The world, yes.
And what do they do?
Illinois Exchange. I'm gonna read it to you. I'm just gonna go to their bio because I ain't even trying to fuck it up.
Don't.
He was on the Forbes under 30. You know what I'm saying? My
God bless.
He was at Afrotech, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's an app, bro. It's pretty much like a Black Amazon. Full e-commerce marketing, full e-commerce like platform as well as they got.
So like an Amazon type vibe.
Bigger than that now. It's pretty much.
You get products and you can exchange them, or is it like a GoFundMe? Like you get
no GoFundMe. It's all business. You know, it's sourcing goods. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can come on your platform and sell, but it's premier marketplace.
Oh, okay.
Marketplace, online e-commerce. You know what I'm saying? They're in that.
So let's say I want to make clothes for GSP Productions, right? I can go on Melanoid Exchange and then have my online shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Selling goods.
Okay.
Yep. And the reason why I put it in the game because you go to all these other like Amazon and all these Etsy and all these people, they hit you across the head with the fees, monthly fees, whatever. They only take a small percentage, and they not only do they offer that to entrepreneurs, primarily of color because we don't got money to start stuff up. And we trying to sell our goods and products, but we getting hit across the head by these big companies, and we want to be over here with these big companies, Amazon and all that stuff like that. No diss to them, but it's like there's a place for us, you know what I'm saying, that favors us and it'll help us grow and put us in a position to win. Melanoid Exchange is that.
That's dope. And like you talk about, the startup cost that's the separator.
And
you know what I'm saying?
They offer everything. They're just not offering a place to sell good. They offer education. They offering consultation. They offering helping you build your business. They offering, they gonna put you in the incubator. You know what I'm saying? They offering more than just a marketplace. We always getting hit across the head because we don't know. We don't have the knowledge. And that's one thing that bro is offering, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's studying stuff, him and his wife, they doing their thing, like, drop dot.
They doing the business
left
together.
high salary, yeah.
That's dope.
God bless them over there. They left their high salary, and this is an inspiration, you know what I'm saying? And they doing their thing, bro, you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing, bro, like, everybody check that out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Melanoid Exchange.
If you didn't already check it out, Melanoid Exchange, check that in.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Premier platforms for entrepreneurs of color, for sure.
That's dope. I did. Okay. I'm gonna tap in too.
Yeah, tap in.
Yeah. I love it, bro.
Yeah.
So, what made you realize that?
Hey, shout out to Darius Butler, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got the Everything DB show. Yeah, shout out my dog DB. Yo.
He's a Broward County legend.
Yo.
24-hour fitness legend.
Yo.
Indianapolis Colts legend. UConn legend.
Yeah. Shout out my dog Eddie Brown Realtor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eddie Brown Realtor, make sure you know he's in the ABIE studios. He got me this crib.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dog.
Yeah.
Shout out, oh, man, fam, man. This is just fam. My dog Snoop, my brother. You know what I'm saying? J1, Verner, Kadeem, Buddha, the gang. Believe, man.
Achieving is believing.
Innovation causes elevation.
Innovation causes
All
elevation.
right, now you gotta get the fuck on. You gotta go.
Hey, this has been a dope edition of
You
the
ain't gotta go,
Credentials.
but take your camera with you.
Sayonara.
Get out.
See you next time.
Yes.
Peace and I'm out.
Yeah, holla at me.